Pew pew pew. Pew pew
Okay,
pew.
hello. Today is a sort of different style video. It's more of a question video. This video is going to be longer than my normal videos. Oh, someone's jumping, and it's going to be a lot less like just information packed and like trying to make a video out of it. So just watch if you want, play it in the background of something. I don't know. Subscribe if you want. I'll probably say more about that at the end. But I'm interviewing Slenderfriend, who has a channel, and I'll link that in the description. So I'm gonna be interviewing them on just really anything that comes to mind, and they're making a video on interviewing me, so I figured I'd do the
Yeah.
same. Interview them. So start off with an just a easy question. If you could add one cosmetic type item to Arcane Odyssey, what would it be? Like,
Cosmetic as in like clothing
yeah, so say like
or
there's the Easter staff, you could add like another type staff for your background. You could add like guns that are just for display, anything. Up to you.
okay, so I'm also like known for my channel on doing like, and if you don't know this, I do like entry point content too. I'd probably make like I would probably want, can it be like a weapon or just like clothing wise?
I'll do that, like, weapon. I'm gonna have a question about, like, add one special thing. So right now, it's just, like, item for
Okay, just
clothing.
item
Not, like,
like clothing.
stat-wise, but
Yeah.
vanity item.
You know how there's like the flare egg,
Yeah?
which of course is like the worst idea in the history of ideas. I would want a water egg.
A
And
water
I get
egg.
like the drowned egg is kind of like that, but I would want like an actual like water
Like,
egg.
one,
You
yeah, that
know,
would look
like
cool. A water
because
egg. Right
especially
now,
since
there's
my
the
mage,
godly egg looks kind of like that. Do you have the godly egg? I feel like the sunken
I
egg is
do. I
just,
have
like,
all the eggs.
the
I
stratosphere
would
egg,
want
if you took the top of it. Sunken egg is just, like, it looks too much like a texture.
yeah.
But,
So I would want like a water egg, honestly, because that would fit my character really well since I am a water conjurer, just like
yeah.
Captain Maria, which is really funny.
Uh-huh. I like the Maria set. The Maria set's really cool. Like, the pirate hat, it looks just so piratey. I love it.
Yeah.
I wish, I don't know, I might equip a Thunder Cape to make this look better. So second question, this is, I took this from an Arcane Odyssey form. But, if you could have one, like, special Arcane Odyssey thing added to, example, custom magic, custom, like, weapon type, and that would be, like, 3 weapons. You get one general thing of, like, fighting style,
If
armor
I had to
set,
like add something
stat.
or
You add a
like
whole new stat, like, say you add, like, your own version of drawback or something. I don't know.
this
Anything. What do you
this
want to add?
this might sound stupid, and again, going back to the entry point thing, I would add the Raven from entry point,
It add there.
like the iconic freelancer Raven.
I don't know. Controversial opinion, but I don't know if it would fit in Arcane Odyssey.
It wouldn't. It wouldn't. It definitely wouldn't. But I would want to add that.
I don't know. I played Wild West a lot back a while ago, and the developer has like Thor's hammer in the game, so it just made me think of that, like, broken developer weapons. Which sometimes I feel like developers, not vetex, but like other developers, they put so much time into like developing custom items for themselves that the game like could use that time, which
Yeah, but I get
annoys
why
me.
they do that, honestly.
Arcane Odyssey's not
To
gonna
be
do anything.
honest.
All right, I'm gonna start with some more actual questions now. So, uh,
Okay.
what do you think of the Arcane Odyssey fan base?
And base, awful.
Awful.
As in like no, as in like it's okay, good, and it's like also bad, if that makes sense. It's like good and bad.
Yeah.
And there's a reason why I it would be all good if we didn't get those thirst trap messages, like thirst
What?
trap global
I
messages,
haven't been getting
or
those.
I have. I've been
All right.
getting
The
the
more
ones
you
for
interact with
Iris.
stuff, the more you get it. So either if you've been disliking it, that's just how algorithm works. Which I'll talk a bit later in this about how YouTube works. But if you even like dislike something, it recommends it more.
Yeah. That's why
So
I don't dislike videos I don't like.
if I
Except for videos that are like spreadly hated.
yeah. If I make a video, like, it shows it's up other people less, but it recommends it to you more. If I make a video on, say, a bunch of things about Arcane Odyssey Spirit Weapons, like I had a string of consistently making them about the Nimbus release, after that, I got every video published by an Arcane Odyssey YouTuber about the Nimbus C. And I assume the same is with spirit weapons. I'm already starting to see it. Like, if I make videos on something, I get recommended it. Same with if you watch them, if you like them, dislike them.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened when I started making like Arcane Odyssey videos. I got recommended like more aim shell videos and stuff like that.
Yeah. What do you think about Arcane Odyssey, like, lag and people complaining about that, complaining about glitches, complaining about that? And what do you think about that, like,
They
time-wise? Should it
literally
be...
need to shut. They literally need. Am I allowed to curse?
Yeah. Well, I don't
Okay,
know.
I didn't know if you were monetized or not. So,
I'm not
um,
monetized, but I'm
okay,
not
I'm not
monetized. I
either.
just
So,
haven't done it on my channel. I don't know. Up to you.
okay, so honestly, I think they need to shut the fuck up. Honestly, about um that because I run my game on a MacBook on full graphics and I don't run into glitches. Sometimes I run into loading errors, but that doesn't like affect the full on
Yeah,
game.
I mean, I agree. I have a good PC, so I feel like it's unfair for me to just say like, oh yeah, there's not a problem, because optimization wise, the inventory glitch definitely exists, and it is a problem. Because if I open my
The
inventory
only
5 times,
issues
I
like
am
loading.
running a slideshow every time my inventory just gets progressively slower, which that's
Yeah,
real. But the
like
whole thing
that's
about
the
Arcane
only
Odyssey
issue.
being an unoptimized game and vetex doing that, like, look at Sameria. It's a huge island. It's way bigger than Othrys. And yes, it is bigger than Othrys. They increased the size of Othrys in the Nimbus Sea. It dwarfs Ravenna. Ravenna's small compared to it. It's like, yeah, not laggy at all
The
compared to
only
old
issues I
Ravenna.
run into is again opening my inventory, and that's really it. And
Yeah,
like I don't open my inventory in the middle of fights. I don't open my inventory like, so it's
I
not
open
going to
my
like
inventory a good
do.
amount of times. And, but yeah, it definitely slows it down. All right. So another question: what do you think of, like, a general, like, what you know what I'm gonna, like, what I'm sort of discussing here, like, people saying really weird stuff about characters. You've already made a video on this, so, like, you don't really
I
need to
have.
elaborate too much on this because I'll, like, link the video too. But just, what do you
I
think?
think personally there needs to stop being thirst trap stuff about these characters and more like honestly, like I respect Iris. I
I
ship
don't know
Iris X.
where you're coming from, those whole, like, style videos. I don't I have not seen a single one of those. I mean, I've heard of them, but that's just, I don't know.
Like you don't want to know the things I've seen.
I'm sure I don't.
And I probably cannot discuss what I've seen here.
I
But let's just say it's bad. You there?
yeah, no, yeah, I'm here. I'm waiting for you to finish.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's just bad. And honestly, from someone coming from like somebody who like ships the player and Iris, um, it's like not really like you don't need to like over dramatically like say, "Oh, I do this, I do that." You don't need to sexualize the character. You can calmly do that
Well, yeah,
without
I've seen that, and
doing
also about, like, Iris and the player. First of all, that's not happening, y'all.
it's
There's
not
so many
going to
different players,
happen.
and unless they add that forum post that I won't be discussing anymore, and a couple of my viewers might know what I'm talking about there. Unless that happens, or like a way to discuss, and that is like there's like a whole, like, choose your
When
weapon style, like, dating
when
simulator
I
in Arcane
ship
Odyssey.
the player X Iris, I ship my specific player, not every player in general. I specifically ship my player Margot Zoth with with Iris because it's just like circled around the character and it's not like,
Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. So Arcane Odyssey has, first of all, that's Roblox TOS doesn't even let you, like, hold hands or anything. So why would you be able to?
it should let you in 18 plus games,
It
honestly.
should, but I don't want Arcane Odyssey to be
And
like
it's
that because
17.
half of its player base would be gone.
Yeah, I don't want that
Over
either.
half, probably
So
like almost all of its player base.
I don't want that either. So, but anyway, that's my take on the thing.
Yeah. What do you want in like future locations? Because I'm really sick of the whole like Kingdom Islands or deserts or savannas. I'll probably talk a bit about this after you do. But like, what do you want in new islands? Like new give me what you want in Thorn Empire, in Vimir. I mean, sorry, Jotunheim, in Skyhall and Azura.
I
What do you
want
want in
more.
those islands? So
I want
Jotunheim,
more.
what do you want the Jotunheim Island
Okay.
layout like?
I want more foresty islands, like forest jungles, like that type of stuff. I'm sick of the deserts.
I am too. A forest island, I think, would be awesome because if it would be so like reminiscent of World of Magic, plus like Town Kingdom alignments, finding like a bandit camp sworn to your guild. If
Yeah,
that was
that's
an
what
old
I
World of
was
Magic feature and
thinking
they all
of.
had like guild uniforms, would be awesome. And I'm probably gonna make a huge video talking about empires soon because I'm so excited for empires. But a forest one, hopefully, I want that to be Thorn Island. I mean, Thorn Empire. Thorn Empire is my favorite faction, which I think I've said a few times. Is my favorite faction, so I want it to be good. I don't want it to be like Sameria was
Another
always
desert.
said it's a desert. So I'm glad that we got like this lush area too.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from. So,
So yeah,
uh,
now what do you think about Skyhall?
Sky Hall, I don't know that much information. Can you explain it a little bit, please? I seriously don't know a lot about Sky Hall,
So
so I don't have a solid opinion on it.
I'll give mine. Skyhall, I hope is so I don't know. I like the vertical and like all around the place progression of Nimbus. Skyhall is probably going to be more over towards this half of the map, the east half, if I had to guess. And I hope it's going to be. This is the Nimbus Sea, so there's going to be a lot of time spent up in Skyhall.
Sky Hall's like the like kind of like the cloud area,
Yeah,
like in the
I hope
skies.
that it's like
Okay.
I hope there's one at least the size of Al Jakhil and Mount Ikonov, at least bare minimum like that size island as the main island, and then I want a string of other islands. I hope the general whole main sky thing. It would be awesome if it was like the size of Sameria, but just a string of islands broken up, so it would be actually less island in total, but it would be more like strings of
Like more like Hawaii,
yeah, like
if
a
that makes
sky
sense.
Hawaii,
A Sky Hawaii.
Hawaii. Yeah.
I would find it really cool if we get a Sky Hawaii.
But then I want Sky Wilderness Islands and claimable Sky Islands and Sky PvP. The Sky is awesome. That's what I'm like so excited about the Nimbus because Sky Hall sounds awesome, dude. Like it's gonna be one of the only
It,
locations we're gonna be able to experience that. And then I don't know if Vimir will have any Sky Islands.
yeah,
I assume Azure
I
might
assume.
like some sea because Azure sounds mythical.
Yeah, I'm like thinking for a second.
What do
But
you
yeah,
think about? Oh,
yeah.
what do you
Go
think
ahead, go
about
ahead.
people saying like Warden's getting a lot of stuff. Like Warden's or Oracle, sorry. Oracle is next update being built, but like Conjurers don't have anything and Juggernauts don't. What do you think about hybrid builds, people complaining that they don't have any stuff?
I feel like for hybrid builds, I run a hybrid build, obviously, if you couldn't tell. Um and I always have. The reason I switched from a warlock to a conjurer and I would have stayed warlock is Thermophist got completely destroyed. And so sorry, I thought that Navy ship was after me.
That's fine.
Um and so personally I think all conjurers and like stuff like that, they have having magic imbued to your weapons or magic imbued to your fists or like weapons. I feel like Warlord isn't the best one personally. since it got
War
like a lot of its fighting styles like taken away pretty much.
Warlord. Ooh, can I go on a whole tangent about warlords?
Go ahead.
Warlords are really cool. First of all, General Argos is like by far, in my opinion, the coolest story character. Maybe some guys I'm from the Navy are. I really like the Navy. The Navy is really cool. And General Argos, he's like the coolest guy ever if you actually think about him. Like he's 70 and he destroys a fortress in a fight with you. Cause like you're at level 30, like level 30 you is not destroying that fortress. General Argos' devourer, that is. And like it's supposed to show the player that they survive, but I think the wounds do like show he does really well for I think he's supposed to be 78, which is crazy.
I don't remember, but I think you told me before that uh Vetex confirmed the age or something like that.
Yeah, he's 78, I believe. Oh, I can't jump anymore.
Along with Iris, who just opens another book of worms.
Oh yeah, they had to confirm they
They
had to
had to
confirm
confirm
the age of
Iris'
only
age.
Iris just because of the stuff players were saying, which was wild.
Yeah, and I think that's why. Maybe that's why it stopped. I remember. Oh, you left the game.
I did. Oh, then I crashed because I'm
Ah.
running fine. Oh yeah, there it goes.
So I think like Wait, what were we talking about? I forgot.
Oh, we were talking about I don't know. We were talking about warlords, and then we were talking about
Oh yeah, warlords. I actually have a warlord. It's one of my. It's actually the one that's in your clan. That's the Aaron guy. I don't play him a lot. Because I'm going to like play him again once the whole entire C comes out, and I can just go through it,
yeah.
which won't be for a while. So I'm not touching his build for a while. But yeah, I'm like I don't know how to say that, like, I think people need to stop complaining. I think VTEX is trying his best to make everything equal. And once the full game comes out, it's going to be equal, hopefully. And so, yeah, I think people need to just stop.
Yeah, I agree. Moral of the story, there's a lot of people just complaining, and I think that's a problem with Arcane Odyssey, is the community just is really complainy, which I don't like. Anyways,
Like, I
not
don't
many
care
people are
about
gonna watch
meta
this whole
stuff.
video.
I
I'll
care
probably just
about.
publish it as an unedited thing. I might not even put
Okay.
like tags in the bottom. This was more just sort of a background video if anyone wants to have, like someone who likes my content wants to just have a background video of me talking. There it
Yeah.
is. It's just more me discussing the game, which I like to do. If you want
Um,
another sort of, I guess, podcasty video, I'll make one.
podcast.
I'll make one. Yeah. That's all, really. Thank you.
I guess.
Goodbye.